Yo, what's up, dudes? It's your bro, Eagle Bruv, and I'm back with another Borderlands 3 Legendary Weapons Guide. Today, guys, we have the surprisingly good assault rifle for you, known as the No Pew Pew. And when I say surprisingly good, I actually had no idea what this thing could do. I pretty much came across it while farming some other weapons, and man, this thing absolutely shreds. If you guys want to see a Loot Lemon certified God Roll weapon card, I will throw that on the screen. If you're going to be farming for the God Roll, try to go for that plus 166% weapon damage. So if you are going for that, go for that higher damage. But this thing is an absolute beast. Of course, we're going to show you guys how to get this thing, who we're going to be farming, then go through the wiki, give you guys some gameplay at the end. So to get this gun, we are going to be turning on and enabling the Revenge of the Cartels DLC, as that is a gun part of that DLC, and it is free, so you don't have to worry about paying for that. Once you turn the DLC on, then you just fast travel to Sanctuary again. This is a Revenge of the Cartels weapon, so you do have to have that enabled. Once you do, go hit up Maurice in Sanctuary, who will provide you the mission Revenge of the Cartels, and then you can start this process. So the first thing you need to do when you do accept the mission is search the galaxy for decoder rings. You could see there you need 30 of the decoder rings, and to get these rings, you pretty much have to kill cartel members. Of course, within the DLC, make sure that's enabled. I know I'm probably going to say that 10 times throughout this gameplay and video, but they're the only group that can drop these decoder rings. You don't have to do this in Athenas. I went here. You could do this pretty much absolutely anywhere where there's mobs. I know some people did like Pandora. You could even do some trials, whatever. Just as long as you have this enabled, you will come across these decoder rings, and you do need 30 of them to enter Joey's planet. So once you do have the 30, you're going to go ahead, pull up Joey's planet, or go back to Sanctuary, go through that little portal that Maurice had, and then you're good to go. So you will come here, unlock the door. If you try to come here and unlock the door before you get the decoder rings, you will basically get access denied, as it's saying you need a password. So to get through this, you're pretty much just going to have to fight a handful of mobs, a handful of enemies, and it will end up taking you to a couple mini bosses that we're going to talk about and make it a little bit easier for you guys, or make it as easy as possible. So the No Pew Pew itself does have a chance to drop from 3 mini bosses in this DLC. Well, I guess 2 mini bosses and Joey the Ultraviolet, which is kind of the main boss of the DLC. The 2 are Roaster and the Tenderizer. So you can see right here, we come across the Tenderizer, who has a 6.6% chance to drop the No Pew Pew, and this is how we get it. Again, guys, to farm for this thing, probably the easiest way is just to kind of save and quit, go through this mode, because you will have a mini boss that spawns right here. There also will be a couple mini bosses at the end of where your mission takes you to where Joey Ultraviolet is. So if you guys want to stick around and kind of play out the whole fight, I guess, throughout that map itself, you could do that. Or if you come across Roaster or the Tenderizer, they both have a 6.6% chance to drop this gun. So there it was. There's the drop. Now let's go ahead and jump into the wiki and show you guys some gameplay. No Pew Pew is a legendary assault rifle in Borderlands 3 manufactured by COV. It is exclusive to the Revenge of the Cartels DLC and is only obtainable from Joey Ultraviolet, Roaster, and the Tenderizer. If you guys do fight Joey Ultraviolet at the end, he does have an 11% chance to drop this weapon. However, if I were you, I would just farm Roaster or the Tenderizer, because Joey Ultraviolet is pretty much a pain in the ass to kill, man. The special weapon effects, the red text says extra spicy. Always incendiary. Fires 3 shots at the cost of 1 ammo. Fire rate increases the longer the trigger is held. Generates a pool of lava at the location of a killed enemy. The usage and description says the No Pew Pew is essentially a rat-a-tatter with a MOARR prefix, though it only uses 1 ammunition per shot. I don't know what MOARR prefix really means, but if you guys know, let me know in the comments below. It can deal impressive damage and conserve ammo better than most COV rifles with multiple projectiles. Although the weapon takes some time to reach its maximum fire rate, the pools of lava allows for greater crowd control abilities against groups of fleshy enemies. Given the extreme rate of fire once in the hot zone and the comparatively low repair time, players can feel free to overheat it as they see fit. The No Pew Pew can sometimes spawn as a 4 times damage, or much more rarely a ×5, increasing the ammo per shot by 1 additional round, with the ×5 version using up to 3 rounds. So maybe the ×5 is the way to go. You do have a little bit more ammo consumption, but if you are going for this gun, the damage, I'm sure, is absolutely insane. You guys could see, man, it is shredding through these enemies. Of course, I am using flak, which definitely helps with that ammo regen, of course, crit hit bonus, etc. But I could see this gun being an absolute beast for anybody. I mean, honestly, like, the anointment is pretty solid, but it's not anointed towards a specific class. You definitely can take advantage of this for any character in the game. But anyway, guys, that was the No Pew Pew. Again, kind of a random one I came across, and definitely looked into it a little bit more and found out this thing's an absolute beast. So, of course, if you guys do enjoy the content, be sure to hit the thumbs up, sub the channel. Let me know in the comments below if you've ran the No Pew Pew, if you've given this gun a shot. If you have not, definitely try it out, man. And of course, if you guys know, we're not going to leave you here. We're going to go ahead and show you what this thing can do against Captain Tron, as it absolutely decimates him. You probably could have guessed that. But anyway, guys, appreciate you for stopping by as always, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.